If you were born after the year 2000 and wondered what gay pop culture was like back in the day, then you're in the right place. Welcome to Gay Culture Rewind, my video series where we tackle gay stuff that happened every year, one video at a time, 1 year at a time. This week we're taking a look at the year 1995 and everything that was This week we're taking a look at the year 1995 and everything that happened that was gay in 1995. So grab your pogs and your neon yo-yos and let's head down memory lane.
Rewind! Let's go back in time. Weak as I am.
1995 saw the emergence of Skunk Anansie, a British rock band that burst onto the scene with their debut album Paranoid and Sunburned, released in September. Fronted by Skin, whose real name is Deborah Ann Dyer, the band brought a raw and powerful sound, blending rock, punk and alternative influences. Skin, an openly queer black woman, became an instant symbol of defiance against the music industry's norms. Their hit single Weak climbed the UK charts, and the band's energetic live performances, including appearances at major festivals, helped them gain a dedicated following. What made Skunk Anansie stand out was Skin's unapologetic presence. She challenged racism, homophobia and misogyny head-on, paving the way for more diverse voices in rock. In interviews from that time, Skin spoke about the band's diversity as a strength, noted how it reflected real-world experiences that weren't often seen in mainstream music. Their rise in 1995 marked a shift, showing that queer artists could thrive in genres typically dominated by straight white men. If you tuned into MTV or read music magazines back then, Skunk Anansie felt like a breath of fresh air, energizing fans who craved representation.
I kissed a girl.
This upbeat folk rock tune tells the story of two women sharing a kiss, and it became the first openly gay theme song to crack the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 67. Jill Sobule co-wrote the song with Robin Eaton, drawing from a real-life anecdote, and the music video, featuring Fabio as a humorous foil, added to its charm. It faced some radio bans for its content, but that only amplified its cultural impact, providing that songs about same-sex attraction could resonate widely. Sobule later reflected on how it captured the moment of curiosity and acceptance, making the song a fun, light-hearted anthem that still gets played at parties today. Screeching Weasel's 1991 song I Wanna Be a Homosexual gained renewed attention in 1995 through its inclusion on the band's compilation album Kill the Musicians, released that April. Written in response to Sloppy Seconds' 1990 single I Don't Wanna Be Homosexual, the song I Want to Be a Homosexual is a vicious attack on the rampant homophobia and conformity found in much of the punk community. Lead singer Ben Weasel, though straight, proclaims that he would rather be homosexual because he would be going against the established conversions of a punk scene. The compilation's release brought the song to a broader audience, fitting right into the punk scene's tradition of challenging societal norms. It's a raw and vicious attack on homophobia which was rampant in punk at the time, and it's a kind of track that would have blasted from boomboxes at underground shows, reminding listeners of punk's rebellious spirit. Reimagining of a Pet Shop Boys classic reached the number 15 spot on the UK singles chart and featured a homoerotic music video, showing muscular men with stylish poses that celebrated gay aesthetics. The original track was infused with references to fashion and Italian youth culture, but the 1995 remix added new lyrics and a dance beat that made it a club staple. Neil Tennant has said that it was partly a tribute to their fans, and its release coincided with the band's alternative compilation, solidifying their status as queer icons. If you were hitting the dance floors in 1995, this was likely the soundtrack to some memorable nights.
She was Xena, a mighty princess forged in the heat of battle.
1995 also introduced us to Xena Warrior Princess, which premiered in September as a syndicated series starring Lucy Lawless as Xena and Renee O'Connor as a companion Gabrielle. While not explicitly stated, fans quickly picked up on the strong subtext in their relationship. intense loyalty, shared adventures, and emotional depth that many viewers interpreted as romantic. The show's creators, including Rob Tappert, leaned into this dynamic over time, with episodes highlighting their bond through subtle touches, jealous moments, and declarations of devotion. Xena became a cultural phenomenon, running for 6 seasons and inspiring a massive lesbian fanbase who saw themselves in the characters.
And Rob, like I say, will look where the frontiers are of acceptability in television and start pushing back those. The relationship between the two of them was all important because it was something that people really crave in their lives.
Lawless later acknowledged the queer appeal, noting that it provided representation during a time when openly gay characters were rare on TV. Revisiting early episodes now brings back a thrill of discovering hidden layers in mainstream entertainment. 1995 was a great year when it came to LGBTQ+ themed films, so I had to narrow it down to only a handful of films for this video, otherwise this video would have been way too long. But if I skipped your favorite, let me know in the comments.
Okay, our next movie is one of the entries this weekend in the 33rd Annual New York Film Festival. It's called The Celluloid Closet, and it's an amusing and perceptive documentary about homosexuals in the movies during nearly a century.
Based on Vito Russo's 1981 book, The Celluloid Closet examines Hollywood's portrayal of LGBTQ+ characters from silent films to the 90s, using clips from over 100 movies and interviews with stars like Lily Tomlin, who narrated, and others like Harvey Fierstein. It highlights stereotypes, censorship under the Hays Code, and gradual progress, making it an essential watch for understanding LGBTQ+ cinema history.
My dear, what you need is a relationship. A relationship?
Jeffrey stars Steven Weber as Jeffrey, a gay man in New York who swears off sex due to AIDS fears, only to fall for Steve, an HIV-positive man. It's a romantic comedy that balances humor with the era's realities, like safe-sex discussions and community support. It earned praise for its witty script and positive portrayal of gay life, grossing modestly at the box office but becoming a cult favorite on home video.
Some ladies need to get hit.
Then conversely, some men need to be hit back.
To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar hit theaters in September and topped the box office its opening weekend. The film starred Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, and John Leguizamo as drag queens on a road trip after their car breaks down in a small town. It's a feel-good story of acceptance and self-expression. Despite some criticism for straight actors in LGBTQ roles, an argument that still continues to this day about authenticity, the film brought drag to mainstream audiences and earned Golden Globe nominations for Swayze and Leguizamo.
Don't expect me to be faithful to you.
Why are you so harsh with me?
Total Eclipse premiered in November and starred Leonardo DiCaprio as Arthur Rimbaud and David Thewlis as Paul Verlaine. This biographical drama depicts the poet's turbulent, passionate relationship in the 19th century France, including explicit scenes of their romance amid artistic and personal chaos. Based on Christopher Hampton's play, it explores themes of love, jealousy, and societal intolerance. According to many, especially gay viewers, DiCaprio's performance was an early highlight in his career.
Your man Christian is a cake boy.
A what?
He's a disco dancing, Oscar Wilde reading, Streisand ticket holding friend of Dorothy, know what I'm saying?
While Clueless didn't center on gay themes, it features Christian, played by Justin Walker, a stylish new student whom Cher, played by Alicia Silverstone, crushes on, only to discover that he's gay. His character avoids stereotypes, but he loves classic films and fashion, and the reveal of his sexuality is handled with humor and acceptance. The film is still talked about today by gay film buffs, who fondly remember it as one of the first mainstream films to feature a gay character without a tragic backstory. With acceptance slowly and surely changing during the mid-90s, we started to see more and more celebrities coming out and living their truths. In 1995, two prominent figures came out. Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day discussed being bisexual in a 1995 interview with The Advocate. Gianni Versace gave a notable interview also with The Advocate in 1995, where he publicly acknowledged his life partner. Were there any other gay moments from 1995 which I missed and you would have loved to see included in this video? Let me know in the comments.
If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy the other videos in this video series. I've got an entire playlist of gay moments from the 80s and gay moments from the 90s. So if you want to start with the 90s, or maybe with the 80s. It's up to you. I'll put links to those playlists at the end of this video for you to check out. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. So if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and maybe a subscription. It costs you nothing, but it means a world to me. Over 70% of my viewers aren't subscribed yet, so how will you know when I post new stuff? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.